Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and to another video. A brand new edition of Kill Team has just been revealed. Now yesterday there was a CGI trailer revealed which I'll put up towards the end of the video, but today we've just had a brand new reveal show for the new edition of Kill Team, which is going to be called Kill Team Hivestorm. It's Tempestus Scions, or Tempestus Aquilons as they're known. These are the elite of the elite of the elite, so these are the elite of the Tempestus Scions. They're going up on the planet Vulcus against a brand new set of Vespid Stingwings. So new sculpts for the Vespid Stingwings as well. They're coming with various different tower weapons, which we'll talk about shortly as well. It's all looking awesome, and they're going to be coming in a brand new box set called Hivestorm, which is going to be coming with loads of new terrain as well. So this is a new edition of the rules. It's not a massive ground up rewrite. They're just going to be tweaks and some changes that they've said are going to be beneficial to players. I would imagine things like measuring is going to get changed. We'll have a look at the measuring devices shortly. You can see that the symbols look like they've gone and instead we've got numbers. But a brand new box, like I said, there's 22 miniatures in there and some city style terrain and barricades and upgrades as well. The terrain looks very similar to what we got in the Mechanicus versus Genestealer Cults Kill Team box. I think that was way back in 2017, but it looks like we're getting a load of city style terrain, and they've said this planet Vulcus, where this massive big great gun is based, is going to be very built up and industrialized, so you get some really close quarter battles. So the Tempestus Scions are the first team that we're going to look at, and as I said, these are called the Tempestus Aquilons. So we're getting a squad of these guys with all sorts of various different specialities. We've got a Tempestor leading them, there's a gunner, different various gunfighters, there's a sniper style person in there, and we also get a little servo sentry drone as well, which is pretty awesome. Now I've got to admit, I never really liked the look of Tempestus Scions, but these are a pretty good improvement, to be fair. We've got the Tempestor leading the pack there, and a gunfighter with twin last pistols. We've also got a gunner who can have a plasma carbine or a melter carbine, and then we've got the marksman with the long hotshot last there with the power pack rather than the cables, which is pretty cool. I'll talk about that in a second. The precursor is supposed to be like the melee expert in the squad, and then we've got the grenadier who carries all sorts of grenades like smoke grenades, melter bombs, stuff like that, can cause a bit of mayhem. Then we've got our troopers with the hotshot last carbines. Now they have power packs that they can plug in instead of the actual cables to show off their elite airborne style, drop-in style, if you like, their theme. They can drop down and then plug in the cables afterwards. Whether that has any effect on the strength of the weapon in the rules, they didn't say in the preview show, but it's pretty cool that they can do that. Then we've also got that servo sentry we saw drop in the trailer, which we'll look at in a minute. That's got LAS on there, or you can equip it with a heavy flamer or a grenade launcher from the looks of things, or it might just be a flamer, I'm not sure. And going up against the Scions, we've got Vespid Stingwings. Now, I've really been looking forward to these. I've been going on about these on the channel for ages. Last September, I said it'd be perfect for Kill Team to see new Vespid, and we're getting brand new plastic ones with loads of new weapons as well, which is pretty awesome. These really do look good. Really dynamic, not stumpy like the old Vespid Stingwings, and they're coming with an oversight drone as well. So starting off, we've got the Strain Leader, and we've got a Skyblast one, which I thought had an airburst fragmentation launcher, but apparently it's a neutron grenade launcher, which is pretty awesome. We've got Long Sting there with the rail rifle, and then we've got a Swarm Guard carrying a flamer. One of the rules for that is everything that you fly over, you can leave a trail of flame and set stuff on fire. That's going to be really cool. We've got the Shade Strain, which has a Ghost Kill style helmet on there. It's called the Ghost Rig, and if it's more than, I think, 8 inches away, or it might have been 6 inches, it can't be targeted because it's invisible. That's pretty awesome. Then we've got the Warriors there with the Neutron Blasters, and apparently if you move, your weapons are more effective because the flapping of the Vespid wings actually powers the crystals in the Neutron Blasters, which I think is absolutely awesome and very thematic. And there's also a MV44 oversight drone as well, which allows the Tau to communicate with the Strain Leader via the Communion Helm and maybe mind control him, even though they say it's just for communication purposes. So as well as the two teams, we're also getting a brand new rulebook in the box as well. It's not a massive rewrite and a completely different set of rules. There's just more like evolved rules from the current edition. So in the box, it's a softback rulebook, but there is going to be a hardback book available at a later date. And there's also a Kill Team dossier as well. So this has got the rules and missions for your various teams, like your Tempestus Scions and your Vespid. And there's also lore around Vulcus and the big massive gun on the planet and how that works as well. Also in the box, as well as your standard barricades, there's brand new physical assets as well. Loads of different things like barbed wire, ladders, smoke grenades. There's a sensor in there and what looks like an ammo cache. And there's also brand new measuring devices as well, and if you look closely at them you can see that the symbols have gone and now been replaced by numbers. So that's probably going to be one of the new rules that's being changed. We're going to be going to a different type of measuring, or an evolved type of measuring if you like. The symbols will be gone. Then also in the box there's an approved ops pack with a load of cards, so your mission cards, map keys, terrain layouts for Volcus, Beta Decima, the Gallo Dark, and there's also loads of tokens as well, including some specific ones like the drop markers for the Tempestus Aquilons and your Vespid Scions neutron grenades as well. I'll put the trailer up in the background that they put on yesterday, the CGI trailer for this whole thing, which is pretty awesome. But one of the things I wanted to talk about as well as the rules which have been slightly redefined. So you've got the core rules, and I think they said it's called the advanced principles or something like that, for when you've learnt the rules and you want to get into those nitty-gritty bits. There's also going to be two different ways of playing. They're saying that accessibility is the big part of this new edition of Kill Team, getting more people into the game, or people who were thinking about playing but weren't quite sure. So as well as the standard me versus you mode, PvP if you like, there's also going to be a co-op mode as well. So if you wanted to teach somebody the game, rather than be against them and just like make silly mistakes or put yourself in the open so you get hammered by the new player, you can actually play a co-op mode and play with them against like an AI rule set or a basic set of rules for the co-op mode, which is really cool. And I think I'd like to see more on that, because that sounds like a great way of introducing people to the game. And not only that, there's also going to be a solo mode as well. How that's going to work, I'm not sure. But if you're one of those types of people who haven't really got a community to play in, or you don't really want to go and join a community to play games, there's going to be a solo rule set as well for this game, which I think is fantastic, and I'm very eager to read more on how that's going to work in terms of the rules. But all in all, it looks like an awesome new version of Kill Team. Tempestus Scions look great, even though I wasn't a fan of those, and the Vespid Stingwings for me look absolutely phenomenal. I really can't wait to get those, and I like how they've gone with a different colour scheme this time. He's got the Viola war gear on there, so they've gone for an orange scheme for the Vespid rather than the classic mottled blue. So that's really cool. I'll be very eager to see what the community is going to do with these new Stingwings, because they are awesome. Just looking at the trailer in the background, by the way, I've got to say, the level of animation in that trailer, brilliant, and that's the kind of thing we should be seeing on Warhammer Plus regularly, not now and again, but that's a whole story for another day. But anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think of this new version of Kill Team, and what do you think of the two teams that we saw, the Tempestus Aquilons, or the Scions with Grav-chutes if you like, and also the brand new Vespid Stingwings. Please do let me know in the comments. I always read the comments and I always respond. It is the best part about making these videos, is getting to interact with people and hearing what people think. So yeah, please do leave me a comment, let me know what you think. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a like, giving it a thumbs up, because that really does help me out, and it really does help the evil YouTube algorithm put my videos out there so more people can watch them. So if you did enjoy it, do give it a like, and if you didn't enjoy it, rather than giving it a thumbs down, just leave me a comment, let me know what you didn't like, because at the end of the day that will help me make better videos going forward. Don't forget as well, you can subscribe to the channel. If you hit that subscribe button, you don't have to press the bell notification, but subscribing to the channel really does help me out as well, and it just helps me get my videos out there and helps me make more videos as well. So please do that if you wouldn't mind, that would really help me out. Anyway, don't forget to let me know in the comments what you think about this new edition of Kill Team. I can't wait to see more information on it, and I can't wait to see what more teams are coming as well in the future, if the Vespid are anything to go by. Swooping Hawks have been my next big one. I've said they're coming to Kill Team before, and I'm pretty sure if they can do that for the Stingwings, the next version of the Swooping Hawks are going to look phenomenal. But anyway, I've waffled on for long enough. All that's left to say is thank you very much for watching. As always, it is very much appreciated, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.